something bad has happened, you know?
It's drinking it.
That's why when Cain killed Abel, the earth cried out, saying that the blood, you know, I forgot how it goes.
Spirit crieth unto you.
Yeah, but the blood cried out, or something about the blood in the land, and also that he that goes into captivity shall go. How did it go?
He that leads into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yep. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That means if you put somebody in captivity and spill their blood in the earth, that man who spilled the blood has to get his blood spilled.
This is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
This is the Most High's commandment. The commandment is that if anyone who takes a sword and puts another people in captivity, that man who took that sword has to go into captivity just like he did.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen anyone, you know,
Pay for their crimes yet.
pay for captivity. You know, we haven't seen anyone pay for putting people in captivity.
It says, because it says it must be led into captivity. So we're going to have to put these people into slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So, man, your blood's got to spill.
And
That's justice.
That law is still in effect. You know?
Verse 29, for whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people.
So it said, if you commit any of these abominations, so if you scroll up earlier to the chapters, it's a list of commandments, you know. So it said, if you commit any of these, you know, if you go against any of those commandments, it says even your soul will be cut off.
Wow.
You know?
Shit, hey, that's pretty scary.
So that means when you're coming back into reincarnation, you're not going to come back righteous. You're going to keep coming back wicked.
That's who you are. But if you're righteous, you're going to keep coming back righteous.
You don't want your soul to be cut off.
Yeah, because then if your soul's cut off, your children are cut off.
That's what he's going to do to Esau.
Yeah, you see, and it's not like Cain was thinking about it, or Esau thought about what the effects of selling his birthright for food was, because he was supposed to do it. Going on. Verse 30, therefore shall you keep mine ordinance, that ye commit not any of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your power. Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
See, so we're trying to learn from our ancestors, you know. We're trying to look back at history and you know, we're learning from them because they're the ones who are telling us, you know, watch out, you know, because in the last days there's going to be false prophets.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Maybe that's Leviticus 20 and 22. Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my judgments and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out.
See, so it said, keep all my statutes, all my judgments, and do them, you know, to the best of our ability.
So that the land doesn't spew you out.
Yeah. So on this chapter, if you scroll up too, there's going to be a list of commandments also, that you should try to follow.
That's why there's like almost 700 commandments.
Yeah, that's right. You should have a list on your wall.
And one of those commandments is not to call him any other name except the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
So how is it you can call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai and Jesus? So is it? So can I say sometimes can I pray to Jesus, and then sometimes can I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Man, that's some blasphemy right there.
Well, if the times you want to get destroyed, you want to pray to sweet Jesus, you can get destroyed.
That's right. You want to commit suicide.
That's not very smart.
Or blaspheme if you, or like those brothers were doing, they knew the name, but they were,
He's a little shy.
Yeah, saying Yahweh Shai is shy or some shit.
Motherfucking bitches, man. You guys are some bitches.
Man.
You're gonna get fucked up. Revenge is sweet.
Yeah, and the God of the Bible, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's the ultimate revenger. He knows
He's
how.
the ultimate avenger.
Avenger. He knows how. He knows how to do it.
He'll fuck you up 2 ways from Sunday.
He waits till the end.
Yeah, he already fucked you up, and then he's gonna tell you he's gonna fuck you up, and then you get fucked up.
He starts off slow, and then at the end he brings a big blow to your head.
Man, that's fucked up.
He sets you up. Just like how boxers do it.
That's true. 23, Leviticus 20 and 23. And you shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them.
See, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he aborted them. He put them to the side. He put them as waste.
He hates them.
Yep.
He hates them. Straight up.
That's what you got to do. You got to put them on the left-hand side. The people who don't want to listen, who don't want to be obedient to the commandments, you gotta put them towards the left-hand side.
Like what did you do when you were little and it was time for dinner? You always put your vegetables to the side. Never wanted to eat that shit.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that.
Why? Because they were bitter. You guys don't want that bitter, and following the law, statutes, and commandments is bitter, but the outcome, the outcome is glory.
Yes, sir. And wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is part of that glory.
So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to push you to the side because you're bitter. He don't want that taste in his mouth. You better eat your peas. So people.
All right, verse 24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which have separated you from other people. Oh man.
See, so the beginning of that verse said that ye shall inherit their land. I will give it to you to possess it. A land that flows with milk and honey, and that's what we're supposed to have in this land, is the land with milk and honey, but instead the Edomites have it.
Yeah, and then we took it originally from Canaanites. Man, these scriptures make a lot of sense, unless you're a damn idiot. Unless your mama dropped you on your head when you was a baby. She was smoking that crack. Fucked up. Leviticus 20 and 24. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your power, which has separated you from other people.
So that when we were speaking about racism earlier, That's your answer right there. That's a part of racism. I have separated you from other people. But the Most High, I thought He was all about, gatherings, and all love, But He separated us, One more verse. Jeremiah 9:19.
This is Jeremiah 9. And 19. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded because we have forsaken the land, because our dwelling have cast us out.
See, so the nation of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, their voice, if they could speak out right now, this is what they're saying. They're wailing. It's because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out. So that's why they're wailing. Is because you put this on yourselves.
Sure did.
So if you want those blessings, if you want those curses to be lifted up off of you, you gotta follow law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability.
Yep, you gotta start praying. Call on the name, how about Shimei Shai?
So with that, I hope it's edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Akakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching the truth of the Bible. Peace and mercy to the brothers on the road, preaching the truth. Shalom.
Shalom.